Camera's working. Fuck. Memory card. Fuck. You guys can't tell, I am actually not excited to watch this. Typically when it's a Taylor Swift video, it's like obvious that we are going to have a good time watching something and, you know, sharing this moment together. But I'm not really looking forward to this one. And I think a lot of it comes down to knowing the source of this song and knowing just how much pain really exists in this song for Taylor Swift. I'm not really looking forward to seeing her performing it in her home on her piano by herself because it's sad and I don't really like being sad. I deal with that enough. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the channel. I'm Steven. This is Steven in Stereo, and yeah, if you're new here, make sure to subscribe to the channel. Help me out. You guys can also follow me on Instagram and Twitter. You can support my Patreon if you want to help the channel, succeed and be able to stick around. I also have a vlog and commentary channel that I just opened. First link in the description. Today, if you guys couldn't tell by that intro, I'm checking out a video that I'm not that excited about. I love Taylor Swift, don't get me wrong, and I feel like her emotional songs are some of the most memorable on all the albums. I feel like she does this really amazing job of capturing that emotion and making you feel every bit of pain. She can write some of these saddest songs and make you feel like you can relate to them even if they mean absolutely nothing to you going on in your own life. You still can empathize and sympathize and become one with that song, and she's done that to me countless times. The Moment I Knew still makes me extremely sad. I have no idea why, but it does. And so in today's video, we're checking out Taylor Soon You'll Get Better. As you guys know, this was written about her mother. Her mother has dealt with some very serious health issues, and as everyone who follows Taylor Swift, that hurts everyone around at the same time. So imagine how it feels for Taylor. And she originally did this song with the Dixie Chicks, and that was really cool to see on Lover. I was really excited that she did that because, what a cool group from when I was growing up. It was so cool to see their name coming up on a track. But Global Citizen, One World, Together at Home, Taylor Swift performing Soon You'll Get Better, and I think the best way to heal is just to rip the Band-Aid off, so we're gonna check this out. Taylor and a piano. Okay, first off, they didn't have to do this to us, but you can see this perfect reflection of Taylor in her piano. So not only do I have to have my heart broken by one Taylor, but I have to see two of her at the same time. So it's already going to add to the effect of this song. I'm just gonna go right back, start that first verse over. Taylor, don't do this to us. Not today. Not today. I have been avoiding Ronan. My comment section blows up all the time wanting me to check out Ronan. You guys tell me it's this very hard-hitting song that she wrote about somebody, and I have avoided it like the plague for almost a year because as much as I love Taylor channeling lyricism that deals with sadness and heartbreak and things like that, it's one thing to hear it on an album, but it's a whole nother experience to have to actually take it in live. And just knowing the source of this song and even hearing her go into that bit of a chorus there, I don't know, you can pick up the brokenness in this song. I mean, she's writing a song for her mother who is dealing with some horrible stuff, and the fact that she chose to perform this one live, I think, is big, because right now, if you can take away that aspect of it and you think about Soon You'll Get Better, there are so many people that are currently experiencing what it's like to lose your loved ones, completely like it's in complete shock, and having a wife who works in the medical field and hearing all of these horror stories, it's like amazing that you can take this song, take its original written form, who it was for, and you can plug it into daily life. And you don't often want to say that about a song, but I think it was really smart of her to perform it here in Rant. The things that stick out to me when you're hearing the song live, the recorded version too, but when you're hearing it live, is you pick up Red vibes very quickly. I feel like you get those almost moments that we were listening to in All Too Well and things like that. You're hearing Taylor with the most vulnerable and honest side of her that she has, and I do feel like that has created some of her, I guess, most withstanding songs. Not necessarily her like hit songs, but the fan favorites have been those really deep cuts where she's been so honest and vulnerable. And this song straight up takes the cake for most of that, because it's got so much personality in it that is directly dealing with Taylor's personal life. I just, God, you just feel so much pain when you just watch her face in this. The expressions alone will kill you, but when you know just how sincere this song is and you watch that pain in her face, I feel like it doesn't matter who you are, whether you like Taylor Swift or not, you can't not feel that pain. Look at that. What the...
This won't go back to normal, if it ever was. It's been years of hoping, and I keep saying it because I have to.
God, I can't believe that she even chose to perform that song. I imagine that is one of those songs that hurts so much for her to have to even write in the first place, let alone perform. And then for her to do this in front of what became a very successful moment in... I mean, this is historical. What happened is historical. What is currently happening in the world is historical. In 50 years when, hopefully I'm still here, but in 50 years when I'm talking to my grandkids, to have to explain what is currently going on, hopefully they never have to live through anything like that. So for the world to come together and create this amazing Global Citizen, One World Together at Home concert, and to have so many amazing artists is just incredible. And for Taylor to break out of that comfort and perform a song that she knows people need right now. That's really the biggest thing. People need this song. There's so much in it that is just so relatable to everyday life right now. And I hate to have to say that. I hate to have to say that that's where we're at in the world. But unfortunately, that's where we are. And she performs this song and she does it just so incredibly. And it's these moments of Taylor that I love, but that I hate to see her in. And I'm sure a lot of you guys can relate to that. Heartbroken Taylor, Sad Taylor produces some of the best Taylor music. And I know you guys agree with me on that. The fan favorite, all the track fives. I mean, come on. There is something about a sad, broken Taylor. And the reason being is that those of us that are also sad, depressed, we go through these things in life. We have somebody to relate to that is on a much bigger scale than we are to remind us that everyone is human. And that's a big deal. So when she gets up on stage and performs this song, despite the fact that we know it's about her mother, people that are hearing it for the first time, that probably struck so many chords in so many people that have lost someone to this coronavirus, that has lost someone to, or is losing someone who's battling in the hospital, friends, family. I mean, it's the craziest thing where we can all relate to something for the first time in life. We can all say that we are so sick of being stuck at home, that we are so sad of not being able to see our friends. But guess what? It's the first time in which everyone can relate, because everyone should be doing that same thing. And I completely applaud Taylor Swift right here for choosing to step out of that comfort zone, be real with us, despite the fact that she probably got off of all this and cried her heart out, because you could see it in her face. She stayed strong for TV. She stayed strong for all of us, but you know deep down, because we know the type of person she is, you know that she was dying on the inside performing this song. So I just want to say, you continue to amaze me all the time. She is just such a wonderful human being, and it amazes me that it's taken this long for someone like me to even be able to recognize that. But I just want to say that it's fucking beautiful that she did this. I'm ranting, but I don't care. You guys need to stay at home. I have close family that work in the medical field that are dealing on a daily basis with the possibility of catching this virus simply by doing their jobs. Stay at home. Use these opportunities to enjoy these concerts from home. You don't need to go out. You don't need to go meet up with your friends. Trust me, we're all fucking lonely. I am just there. I sit in this goddamn room all day by myself for several months now, and I know everyone can relate to that. So stay at home so that this can be over, so that I still have a wife that can come home to me, and that we can still have fun, that I still have family, that my grandparents can still live. I want this to be over. We all want this to be over. It's the reason everybody's coming together to raise money, to try to fight this thing, to try to feed the people that don't have jobs. Not everybody's as fortunate as I or as some of you. Some people literally have nothing right now, and not only do they have nothing, but they are stuck by themselves at home. So please do the right thing and stay home. I am trying so hard to be positive because it is not easy. It is not an easy time. There is no end date on this, and we're all struggling. So Taylor, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you for doing this. And to all the other artists that contributed to this fund. It's fucking incredible. I really hope you guys liked today's video. I'm sorry that it got kind of deep there at the end, but I think that the right things need to be said. More people need to speak out to stop the spread of this disease. We can only do so much, and science can only work so fast, and we do have to do the right thing. I love each and every one of you, and I hope that we are all here in a few months to continue celebrating the great thing that is life. And yeah, I love you. Peace.